We love having students on placement and also as volunteers. They bring a ton to us in terms of their energy, their enthusiasm, their new perspectives, their questions, their kind of critical eyes. We've benefited hugely from them over the years.
I suppose placements are great. It really kind of equips you for work in the real world because it puts you in that environment. You can see, how fast-paced it is, the things that you need to juggle, linking theory to practice, which is something that you've always kind of got to do when you go out into the field, when you do graduate. So I suppose, it kind of immersed you in that world and gave you connections as well, gave you connections for future employers or future volunteering opportunities, and really, pushed you to get yourself out there and make that impact.
Yeah, I really think it's prepared me so well for the future. I've developed great contacts. I've been really part of a project that's made a huge difference, and I feel like I know where I want to be now in the future and where I can see myself later on in life.
We've had a lot of students since 2008, I think, and so we get a lot of feedback from them now, and they say that it's been a very supportive environment, but a demanding one at the same time, where they're pushed in terms of their professional skills and experiences, but also in terms of their youth work. It's not necessarily an easy context to work in, but they get a real variety of experience and a real richness and real depth of different things.
The university are very good at listening to what you need, so you say, I don't want to go into a placement like this because I've done youth work in the past and I want to experience something different. They've been really supportive with me trying to figure out what I want to do. But Hot Chocolate have been amazing. Just everything you do right, they are always congratulating you and they're always helping you if you think you've done something wrong, and it's been a really supportive place.
So ultimately, a combination of working in placements and contributing theory to what I've been doing, I found that I can challenge my own assumptions, and that was something that I found very difficult when growing up. I kind of had a very objective, this is how things have to be perspective, and how wrong was I, realising that actually understanding how to reflect and understanding what you're looking for in your reflections, how to write these skills, definitely this course has brought out better in me, I think, and I now think that I want to try and keep doing these sorts of exercises, I suppose, whenever I can. It's constant reflection and stuff like that.
I feel a sense of responsibility. I want them to have a good experience, a good learning experience. But also, I work in the voluntary sector. We don't have a great deal of resources and time. So it's balancing out what I can give to a student and what we're going to get back from that student. So it has to be something that's mutually beneficial. And also that, a student on placement is about applying their learning out into the workplace, out into practice. So we don't want to create a project just for the sake of creating it. It has to be something that really adds value to our work, as well as supporting a student moving from academia potentially out into the workforce, out into working with people, out into engaging with communities. So it's not something that I wanted to take really lightly or do tokenistically. I wanted to make it a really positive experience for both me and for the students that we ended up